Hello students, now we will see the second part of the third lesson, pulley. What is a pulley? It is a circular, metallic or wooden disc having the groove at its edge, at its rim. So it is a circular disc having the groove at its edge, having the groove at its rim, and through which the string or the rope is passing. So the string or the rope is passing at the edge from the groove of the pulley. One end is attached to the load and the other end is free to apply the effort. This circular disc is fixed at the center to the frame, fixed at the center, called as axle, and this is hooked to the rigid support. This is hooked to the rigid support. This is called a pulley. Now these pulleys are classified into two different ways. One is single fixed pulley. One is single fixed pulley. And the other one is single movable pulley. Other one is single movable. Movable means itself telling it can move. Movable pulley. So let us see the difference between single fixed pulley and single movable pulley. So this one which is fixed to the rigid support, is called single fixed pulley. It was fixed to the rigid support. And here the effort is acting downward direction. Now we will see what is single movable pulley. Here the single movable pulley was free to move. It was fixed to the frame and the load is attached here. Listen students, listen carefully. Here the axis of rotation, what is axis of rotation? The point with respect to which the pulley was rotating. So the axis of rotation is stationary. Stationary means fixed, or I'll just write fixed. The axis of rotation was fixed. It was not changing. But here you can see the effort is applied in the upward direction. When effort is applied in the upward direction to lift this load, the pulley will be moving up and down. So the axis of rotation is changing, moving. So now it is very clear. In single fixed pulley, the axis of rotation is stationary, fixed, or it will not change. But here the axis of rotation will be moving when the effort is applied in the upward direction. You can see here the effort is applied in the downward direction. But here the effort is applied in the upward direction, which is a little bit difficult to apply the effort in the upward direction to lift the load. Why? Because if we are applying the effort in the downward direction, if we are applying here, one can use his own weight. We can use our own weight, which will add up to the effort in the downward direction. If we will simply hang to this string, if we are hanging it, obviously it will come down and the load will be lifted upwards. Okay. Now we will talk about the mechanical advantage and velocity ratio efficiency of all these two pulleys. So what is mechanical advantage? We already know mechanical advantage is the ratio of load by effort. Keep in mind students, when we are pulling with the load in downward direction, in the string there will be equal and opposite force acting in the string called as tension. When load is pulling down in the string, there is opposing force or opposite force, the force acting in the opposite direction called as tension. Same here, when we are using the effort, opposite tension will be there. Okay. So listen students, for single fixed pulley MA is equal to 1. How we will see now. First let us we are neglecting friction. Here the weight of the pulley will not be acting here because it was fixed to the rigid support. friction and weight of the string. Weight of the string. So if we are neglecting these two, means we are considering the ideal case. It is an ideal case. Frictionless, weightless. So we are considering an ideal machine. So in this case, what happens to your mechanical advantage? So to calculate this, we know the formula. Mechanical advantage is equal to load by effort. What is your load? Which is equal to T. Load is equal to T. And effort is also equal to T. From this it is very clear, students. Load is equal to effort. Your load is equal to effort. Keep in mind. In this case, load is equal to effort. If I want to lift L load, same amount of effort should be applied. Effort is equal to load lifted. Let us substitute here. MA is equal to L by E, which is equal to T by T, cancels, and you will get MA is equal to 1. MA is equal to 1. Already we know about these relations in the last video. MA is equal to 1 means uses as change in direction. We'll talk about that later. Now we'll calculate the velocity ratio. Distance moved by the effort by distance moved by the load, or displacement of the effort by displacement of the load. Suppose your effort was moved to a distance of x. I have moved it to a distance of x. I pulled the effort in downward direction. I pulled it in downward direction to a distance x or d. Through a distance d or x. If I am pulling it down through a distance d, same distance it was lifted up. The load was lifted to the same distance in upward direction. I am moving the load, effort in downward direction. Load was lifted in the upward direction with the same amount of distance. So dE is equal to d and dl is equal to d. If you substitute here, d by d is equal to 1. So your velocity ratio is equal to 1. Velocity ratio is equal to 1 and MA is equal to 1. So what about your efficiency? Efficiency of the machine, MA by VR, 1 by 1. So this is equal to 100%. 100%. When? In ideal case, when we are neglecting the friction and weight of the string. But in actual practice, what happens? Actual machine, there will be friction will be there, friction will be acting, and weight of the string will be there. Pulley will not be there because it is fixed to the rigid support. Weight of the friction, weight of the pulley will be acting in actual practice. Therefore, your MA will decrease. As MA in the mechanical advantage is decreasing, as your mechanical advantage is decreasing, your efficiency decreases, will not be 100%, less than 100%, less than 100%. Okay, so for ideal machine, it will be 100% when we neglect the friction and weights of the string, but in actual practice, it will not be equal to 100%. It will be less than 100% because your MA will decrease. But because of this friction and weights of the string, your velocity ratio will not be affected. Velocity ratio will be same. VR is equal to 1. But MA will be decreased. Now let us see with the case of single mobile pulley. What happens to your mechanical advantage and velocity ratio? Suppose here also we will neglect the friction and weight of, here pulley also will be giving the effort on the MA. So weight of pulley and string. Here weight of pulley also will be acting. So when we are neglecting this, let us see, load is supported by two strings. Load is supported by two segments of the string. Load is supported by two segments of the strings. So your load is equal to 2T and your effort is equal to T. Load is equal to 2T and effort is equal to T. Let us substitute here in MA load by effort, that is equal to 2T by T. TT cancels and you will get 2. So your MA is equal to 2. We already know that when MA is greater than 1, it acts as a force multiplier. When MA is greater than 1, it acts as a force multiplier. So here it is acting as force multiplier. From this expression, it is very clear that your effort is equal to load by 2. Effort is equal to load by 2. From this, here you substitute, instead of T, you will substitute E. You will get E is equal to L by 2. It is very clear the effort what is required to lift your load. The effort required is always half of the load. Is always half of your load. But here, same amount of effort is required. So when same amount of effort is required, there is no increase in mechanical advantage, no increase in speed, then what is the purpose of using this single fixed pulley? What is the purpose of using this single fixed pulley? When there is no increase in mechanical advantage, no increase in speed. The purpose of using single fixed pulley is used to change the direction of effort. So it is used to change the direction. Change the direction of effort in convenient direction. It is the convenient downward direction. Use it to change the direction of effort in downward. Why in downward? Which is convenient for us, and also our own body weight will act along with the effort. Here, what is the purpose of using single mobile pulley? It acts as a force multiplier because the effort what we are using is half of our load. It's half of our load. Now let us calculate what happens to the velocity ratio. Velocity ratio is equal to VR, dE by dl. How much is your dE? Let us see. If your effort was moved to a distance of d, if I move to a distance of d, then your load will be lifted by d by 2, half of that, because 2 strings should be moved. 2 strings, it is supporting by 2 segments of the string. So your dl will be d by 2. dl will be d by 2. Let us substitute here d by d by 2. So you will get 2, dd will be cancelled. So your velocity ratio is also equal to 2. Mechanical advantage is equal to 2, velocity ratio is equal to 2. So what happens to your efficiency? Efficiency, MA by VR, 2 by 2. So efficiency is equal to 1, that is equal to 100% for ideal machine, But in actual practice, your friction will be there, weight of the strings will be there, along with this weight of pulley will also be affected. Pulley also will affect, or pulley also will be a factor to decrease your mechanical advantage. So as your mechanical advantage is decreasing, your efficiency will also decrease and it will be in less than 100% for actual machine. For ideal it will be 100%. When we are neglecting the friction and weights of the pulley and string. Friction between the axle or pulley bearings, whatever it is. Due to this friction between the rope and the pulley only, this pulley will start rotating. So when we apply the effort in downward direction, the friction between them is developed and the pulley starts rotating with respect to the axis of rotation. Did you understand? So this is what about single fixed pulley and single movable pulley. So what is a single fixed pulley? Where the pulley was fixed to the rigid support. Here it was not fixed to the rigid support. It is free to move. Here the effort is acted downwards and load is lifted in the opposite direction. But here both the effort and load, if we apply the effort in upward direction, load is also moving in the same direction. Both the effort and load are moving in the same direction. Here MA is equal to 1, MA is equal to 2, VR is equal to 1, velocity ratio is equal to 2, efficiency will be 100% when we neglect them, but efficiency is less than 100% in actual practice.